Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We are about to go into Aldi. It's one of those grocery trips where I need like all the staples. It always seems like everything runs out at the same time. So this trip is sure to be full of lots of different basics, and Aldi is the place to go for that kind of stuff. All right, let's go inside.
Aldi honestly gets so much hate, and I truly don't understand why. It is the best place to get your essentials and just like your basic fruits and veggies and things. Occasionally, I will find that there's like a very specific ingredient that I need or something, and it won't be at Aldi, so I'll have to go somewhere else to get it, but that rarely happens. Anyway, if you're watching this, I likely don't need to convince you to go to Aldi. You're probably already shopping there. And me personally, I usually stop by the fruits and veggies first. Those are the first thing you see when you walk in the store. Along with having really great deals on fresh produce, Aldi also has a pretty decent canned selection. We eat canned beans on a weekly, if not a daily schedule at my house, so I'm always stocking up on black beans, kidney beans, different varieties of white beans. Aldi is also the place that I go for my garlic, aka my lazy girl garlic, as well as most other seasonings and spices. Moving on to some protein options, I love to get these flavored tuna packets. They're less than $1 almost always, and they're just perfect for a high protein lunch. Aldi also has most of just like the basic meats you would want. Ground beef, chicken thighs, chicken breast. I love to get pork loin as well. Sometimes if you're real lucky, they will have the 50% off stickers on some of the meat, and I always snag those when I see them. Lately, Aldi has had their eggs at a decent price compared to other places, but I can remember a day when Aldi used to have eggs for less than $1 per dozen. We are in different times now, unfortunately. I love to get milk and yogurt at Aldi as well. They usually have great deals on those. I especially love that toasted coconut vanilla yogurt. We are very big dairy eaters in my house, so we also peruse the cheese section. I always get shredded and some string cheese, but Aldi has all kinds of fun flavored like goat cheeses and charcuterie board stuff as well if you are into that. Aldi is also a great place to get frozen veggies. We usually have those on hand. And then moving on to carbs. I love to get those brioche buns. They do have regular buns that are cheaper. Oats and tortillas are also a huge staple. They have corn tortillas usually along with flour if you like corn tortillas better. More beans because, like I said, we are a heavy bean household. And then moving on to some snacks. I love those protein bars. They also have fat and fiber in them, so they are super filling. They have regular peanut butter as well, but I had to snag this fun cinnamon apple one. And then finally, I found that hydration powder. It's basically a liquid IV dupe for a whole lot cheaper. Every week, of course, looks totally different, and I don't even always go to Aldi, but if I am in need of a lot of basics and staples, like I said, Aldi is the place to go. The total for this haul was $87.41.
You guys know if you've been here for a while that I don't do any kind of like super strict meal planning. I am not the kind of gal who has like an entire menu written out for the week. What I like to do instead is kind of go into the store pretty blind, except for the staples. I do always write those down because otherwise I will forget them and either not get it or buy it every time, and then suddenly I have like 10 things of mustard, you know? Otherwise though, I kind of shop based on what's on sale, what sounds good, what's in season, and then when I get home, I make a rough list of what meals we might want to have that week. So we're doing that together. I'm thinking with the pork loin, I want to make some pulled pork sandwiches. And we also have those buns that we got too. For a side for that, I do have some like potato chips along with those bell peppers and carrots that I'm gonna cut up. And I'm thinking we'll do those with a Greek yogurt ranch dip, which I showed you guys before. It's just Greek yogurt, a little bit of mayo, and some ranch seasoning powder. Ross has been obsessed with that lately. With the bacon, I'm thinking about making some jalapeno poppers. I've got a good chunk of jalapenos from the last round of my garden to use up. Ooh, or I could make like a jalapeno popper soup. Ooh, that could be good. We will see what we can come up with. I think would be really good to go with that soup is some sourdough, and I just fed Jane Doe this morning, and I'm planning on making some sourdough today. I'm also planning on making some grilled cheese with that sourdough because I also want to use up this pumpkin bisque that I got from Trader Joe's a couple weeks ago. Another easy dinner idea. Grilled cheese and soup always hits. I do also have this tofu still that I got from Trader Joe's last time I was there, which I told you guys I'm very embarrassed to admit that I have never cooked tofu before. It's been sitting in the fridge and I haven't touched it because I'm a little scared of it. I don't know what to do with it. I'm thinking I'm going to, today or tomorrow, I'm gonna rip off the Band-Aid and I think I'm gonna air fry it. I don't know. I'll get on TikTok or something and find some recipes. I'm thinking like some tofu and rice bowls will also be in the rotation this week. For lunches, we usually do leftovers. It's just me and Ross. So whenever we cook a dinner, we almost always have leftovers for at least the next day, if not the next couple days. So lunches are usually good to go. I can also use that tuna that I got to make some tuna salad. Again, that'd be really great on our sourdough. Or I already have some crackers too I could use to dip in that. And for breakfast, I got those eggs. I'll definitely use those for some breakfasts. We already have some frozen hash browns from Trader Joe's, so we will use that as well. I'm also wanting to make some breakfast burritos. For those, I'll use the tortillas that I got, the eggs, cheese. I might even use a little bit of the bacon that I got for the jalapeno poppers. We'll see how much I need for the poppers. And then whatever I don't use, I can use for breakfasts. Also gonna make some avocado toast, again, with the sourdough. I don't usually buy a lot of bread from Aldi because I do like to make sourdough as my main bread type that I eat. Buns and tortillas tend to be the main bread that I will buy at Aldi. And bagels, although I am wanting to try making some sourdough bagels. I'm also on a smoothie kick right now and I have all the ingredients I need for smoothies, so that can also be an easy breakfast too. And then finally for snacks/dessert, I am wanting to make some pumpkin oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. So we got the oatmeal from Aldi. I already have chocolate chips, but I will usually get those from Aldi if I'm running low. And I already have canned pumpkin too. I stocked up at the beginning of the fall. I also have things like sugar, baking powder, baking soda, all things that I would also get at Aldi. For my like daily snack plates that you guys know I love, I already have some string cheese. I didn't get much fruit from Aldi this week. I do already have some apples. Oh, and I did get those golden kiwis too, didn't I? On my snack plates, I will do fruit, string cheese, maybe some nuts if I want to, and I already have some of those. But Aldi is good for getting some nuts too. They usually have good deals on those. Finally, for snacks, I also got those Greek yogurts. Usually I'll put like a little bit of granola on them. I already have some of that. Other than that, we'll probably dine out once or twice this week. I've always got tons of like canned goods and frozen stuff. There's just no need in my lifestyle to do any kind of intense meal planning. If I can just spend this 5 minutes making a loose plan, that's good enough for me. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys like these grocery hauls and like recipe ideas that I kind of talk through, let me know in the comments below. This is a weekly occurrence, so we can make more videos like this one if you guys are interested. Be sure to leave a like while you're down there. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.